Begin by finding a posture that feels conducive to practice. Blending these qualities of alertness and relaxation. And begin to just enter your body, just sort of drench the body in awareness. Inhabit the body. Notice the breathing. Arrive here. Noticing any areas where you're holding tension and relaxing. Breathing in a way that's calming, nourishing. So these three characteristics that we'll be exploring in the class today are three ways of looking, three methods of relating to our experience that reveal the plasticity of perception. So we'll be exploring them in different ways over the next hour or so. For now, we'll start with impermanence. And to relate to our experience with this characteristic, just notice change. Notice the ever-moving nature of, for instance, the breath. How many moments of experiencing the breath are in each breath? Can you maximize the number of discrete moments of perception of the breath with this next breath? Changing. Everything is changing. This characteristic, we so often imagine that the breath, for instance, is just the breath, just a solid thing that we know. This characteristic, we instead be very curious. What is this breath? I have no idea. Constantly changing, revealing itself to us in new ways. Breaking out of the box that we put it in. Shifting into the second characteristic of dukkha, suffering. In this meditation, you can notice anywhere in your experience where you detect clinging. This can be found by looking for instance, muscular contraction. Could be contraction or sense of tightness in awareness, or a certain kind of emotional experience that's you don't want to be there. So clinging has a quality of not wanting whatever is here to be here, wanting things to be different than they are. You find some quality of clinging, turn towards that, focus on it, and then totally allow it. Totally allow it. As completely as possible. Totally allow it, totally welcome it. Say yes to it. And if the clinging dissipates, you can find another place where there's clinging and try again. Clinging is a kind of resistance to the flow of experience. So in this mode, we're just practicing the stance of non-resistance, of allowing. And then the third characteristic, not self. Can you notice how this whole experience is just happening? Just happening. Almost like a shooting star or a flower blooming. It's out of control. It's just happening. Not me, not mine. Take on this way of looking, unhooking self-identification from experience. Just happening. What if this were just a movie? Can you experience your experience as if you're watching a movie? Just happening. So now at the end of this meditation, consider what each of these ways of relating to experience offer you. Did you notice um, a kind of release of clinging, a sense of ease, of lightness of being? That is the directionality of this kind of training towards ease, towards release, towards peace. So perhaps one of those characteristics really appealed to you or felt natural or accessible. That's great. Often people have their favorites. So kind of see if you can notice and build this capacity for recognizing clinging, the presence of clinging, and the experience of release. Learning to be sensitive to both of those movements of experience. And as you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to the group.